Released back in 2018 on PC, Green Hell became one of the most brutal games of the survival genre. And now it has finally arrived on console. But is it worth picking up? I'm Samids from the Beta Network, and in this video, I'm going to help you answer the question, should you play Green Hell? Before we begin, if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell, because we have more reviews like this every single week. In Green Hell, you play as Jake Higgins, as he sets off with his wife Mia on an expedition through the Amazonian rainforest to study the Yabahuaca tribe. It is only after a short while of Mia being in contact with the tribe that things go horribly wrong. Jake quickly finds himself on his own and must survive in this savage land to see his wife again. This narrative is really fascinating, giving you only snippets of insight into the situation and requiring frequent exploration to find out what is really happening. It is also delivered really well. You may spend many hours in the world trying to manage your vitals and making new constructs between story segments and cutscenes, but because of how well it does to draw you in, you'll easily become hooked. It was always going to be an uphill battle to create a narrative for a style of game that is traditionally played purely for the survival elements. However, developer Creepy Jar has done an excellent job of maintaining intrigue and giving just enough to entice you to keep going. The gameplay in Green Hell is honestly quite similar to other survival games such as Ark Survival Evolved and The Forest. It feels great to play, and it is clearly evident that the devs paid special attention to navigating the various menus for the controller, as this is vital for any survival game. There is so much to be aware of in this title, and honestly, you will die many times just learning some of the basics. Knowing exactly which type of item to consume to maintain macro element levels, that is, your fats, carbohydrates, proteins, and hydration, is an essential part of your survival. Also, making sure to inspect your limbs frequently to ensure that you don't have any abrasions, leeches, lacerations, or rashes, as well as keeping an eye on your sanity meter, is an absolute must. Otherwise, you will begin to hallucinate, which is one of the many paths to death. Green Hell really feels like it's trying to kill you over and over again. There are so many threats in this world, and honestly, the only way to learn here is through trial and error. This does seem tedious when you first start out, but once you know what to look for and how to get it, surviving becomes slightly easier. Slightly. The design choices in Green Hell are fantastic. The crafting and building systems in particular are fascinating and really in-depth. Unlike many other titles, building a house isn't just a matter of putting a couple of walls up and then placing a roof on top. Instead, first you have to place down the frame and put all the correct resources in place, and then you can put a wall, brick by brick, on that frame. This adds an element of realism, which is honestly really awesome. A cool feature in this game is the menus. Yes, the menus. They're cool. Instead of the standard inventory list that you may find in most games, you look inside various parts of your bag to find items. On top of that, when applying or using certain ones, there are some dedicated and in-depth animations that just look aesthetically pleasing. It goes without saying that this game looks incredible, and there is plenty of variation throughout the rainforest to keep it visually interesting. From the overwhelming waterfalls to the dense, overgrown jungles to the open beaches, there is just so much to explore, and it is always rewarding to find a new place to set up camp. There are multiple ways to play this title, so no matter whether you are a survival expert or a complete novice, you can play this game your way. Various difficulties are available to remove certain elements in the game to make it slightly less brutal if you are not up for the ferocious challenges this title has in store. There is even a mode that turns off all survival elements, which allows you to just focus on crafting and construction, as well as general exploration, if you so choose. There is also a co-op feature in Green Hell, which gives you the opportunity to explore these deadly forsaken lands with your friends. This is definitely a big reason to pick up this game. So, should you play Green Hell? Absolutely! Not only will this survival thriller push you to your limits, it will leave you in a constant sense of intrigue. Fighting your way through the predators and the savage jungle is an absolute thrill. This survival experience truly does feel like one of a kind and is definitely worth picking up. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree with our review? What is your opinion on Green Hell? If you haven't already, head over to our website, thebetanetwork.net, for more gaming news and reviews.